I wanted to hold off from making this video, and the main reason why is because the new combat, the Skyboom Shield, is unfortunately, the design is not quite good. And I was expecting that they will do something about it to improve design in the meantime, but now we are 5 days away from combat being actually deployed onto the live version of the game for players to go for. And nothing was done about the design, really. The combat is unfortunately not great. So let me show you what it does. So every 10 seconds, the bot will shield itself, reducing damage received by 50% for 2 seconds, and blasting enemies in an area around them, dealing ×1 of their DPS. So basically, 20% of the time, you will have a 50% damage reduction. Other 80% of the time, this combat will do absolutely nothing for you. And also, again, you do this pulse that will deal damage in an area around you. Area is not that big, it's a very small area, in fact. And it deals ×1 DPS on base. We'll get to that later. Now, what it also does, the Skyboom's blast damage increases by 4.2% for every 5% health lost throughout the battle, to an overall total of 269%. So, now let's see. Basically, for every 50% health lost, that's half your health, you will have damage increase of a 42%. That means that the damage pulse will be ×1.42 if you lose 50% health. Now let's take another combat, Shield also, who is much superior in regards to that, and that is Jace, who would be Barrow for the Decepticons. So at all times you block 20% of all damage. At all times, 100% uptime, and every 15 seconds you gain 20% extra health for 5 seconds. This is basically a heal. Tooltip doesn't word it properly, basically it heals you, so it's already a significantly improves your survivability. Also, you launch 3 energy discs that pierce through enemies, dealing ×1.5 of the bot's DPS, and also disable shields. So the area is quite good on those discs. They also they start off dealing more damage than Skyboom Shield would do at the base, and Skyboom Shield, again, you have to lose 50% of health, and even then you will not be dealing this much damage. And also this combat disables shields, which is very useful. I'm trying to understand who is this combat for, but again, I will show it to you right now. And damage is unfortunately very weak. Survivability is also very weak. I will show it to you. Now this is my baseline playtest. As you can see, it's the cores are really bad, and even then he's not gonna do much. So let's see. Here I have my pipes. Let's just rush with him, and let's see what happens. Right? Okay. So now this is the pulse right now, I guess. Maybe. Now the pulse happened. As you can see, damage is very, very low. I lost a lot of health already. This is a significant health loss. And as you can see, he's barely dealing anything to the defense, and he died. Who is this combat for? Because we have to understand that competitive players are looking for a good product to give them an edge in the competitive scene, and they are willing to pay money for it. That's how this game makes money, by microtransactions. While casual players, they also want a good product to kind of, bridge the gap and give them something to kind of catch up to everyone else, or just, have fun, This doesn't, fulfill either of those criteria, And of course, like other playtesters, I did give an idea for a superior design that would actually work in practice a lot better. So basically, you can make it, same the way that Jason Barrow and every other shield combat has this 20% damage reduction. You can make it 20% damage reflection. So it kind of keeps the theme of receiving damage and sending more back, right? It keeps the theme, you receive damage, but you send more back, and it's up all the time. And instead, the proc effect that happens, for example, you can have it happen every 10 seconds, and have it be active for 2 seconds. And what you could do is basically every 10 seconds, for 2 seconds you taunt enemies so that you get attacked, right? And you receive no damage during that period of time. Instead, you store all the damage that is being received, and then in total from those 2 seconds you explode it around and you deal all of that damage back. That would work a lot better in every single aspect. It keeps the core idea, the core design of taking damage to send more back there, and it just works. It would have an actual use in the competitive scene. But as you can see, unfortunately, developers are very adamant about refusing to take any playtester input. Again, I don't understand why is that the case, because okay, by releasing such a, well, it's not released yet, but by having such a product, you already tell players that you do not play your own game. But if you do not play your own game, at least listen to people who play it, especially on a competitive scene, who spend money even. I think that would make sense, wouldn't it? But they adamantly refused, and this is we are 5 days away from this product being released, and this is not, people are not happy, people won't be happy with it, I can't recommend this in the current state. If they do something about it, if they update it and improve the combat, I will make an update video. But in the current state, I can't recommend anyone to go for this combat. It's really not that good at all. I hope that they will come around and actually realize that this won't sell, and actually release something that's actually good. But yeah, I suppose that's it for this video, and let me know how do you feel about my suggestion in regards to what would actually perform better, and of course I will see you in the next one.